Welcome back, guys, to the 12th episode of the Do Your Job podcast. My name is Tyler, and you can follow me across most social medias at the official Pat's Hype House.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Nolan. You can follow my TikTok at Boston_sports. And today we have a special guest. And so, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Jacob, PassNation07 on TikTok. Go follow it. Thank you.
So today we're just gonna go over some things about this offseason and just some things that we think could happen or will happen. So let's start it off with some available free agents that the Pats could sign. Jacob, you want to start us off?
Hear me out. Duke Johnson, former Texan and Brown. He's a catching back like James White. Not a top 20, top 30 back, but he's someone who can get the job done.
Let's stay on this topic of running backs real quick. I want to bring up one person that I've been getting a lot of hate for saying. It's Todd Gurley. And I'm like, no, not as running back one at all. Running back two, he's a great power back, great first down back. Give us like 5 yards on first down. Damian Harris and Sony Michel can do the rest.
I think, really, Todd Gurley, I actually wouldn't be too mad about that. Like, we really don't have, like, a power running back, so that honestly, could be
No one
else
wants him. We can easily get him on a 1 year something.
You could take him. If for cheap, I'd take him, no problem.
I bet you if Bill wanted to pursue him, I 100% think we would get him.
He's definitely gettable. I just don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I also like Duke Johnson too. I agree with Jacob
about Duke Johnson. Yeah, we all really like him, but like, I don't think it's gonna happen, especially after the James White resign.
But Harris is
I don't.
What are you talking about? Harris is a true number one power back.
He's not really a power back.
He's kind of an everything. Like, I don't really know where to put him.
We don't have like a full just power goal line back.
If anything, you have to re-sign Burkhead to take that role.
That's true. But another thing is,
I'm all for Burkhead getting re-signed.
Can I mention someone else?
Who?
James Conner on a 2-year, $17 million deal.
I'm down.
He's an injury-prone player.
If we don't give him running back one carries, I think he'll be fine with injuries. Maybe
I just don't know where we're gonna put like all these running backs. Even if we do like sign one, we're gonna have a lot of good running backs on our roster.
We can trade Sony for an extra second-round pick.
I don't want to trade Sony really.
Todd Gurley is better than Sony.
Did you say we're gonna trade Sony for an extra first-round pick?
Or second round. Not first round. I meant second round, bro. We can easily get him for a second rounder though.
I don't know. He's more than that. Justice pick.
Michelle's
gonna get more.
I don't know.
We got Julian Elman Lowell in the chat spamming to talk about me. And he said earlier, how can I get on the podcast?
We'll talk about you later.
Want to join? We have special guests like every week. Just DM one of us on Instagram and we'll probably have you on. We have guests every week. But yeah, keep going.
Who's talking?
We were just talking about like Sony Michel.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. If we get Todd Gurley, we would have like 6-7 running backs on the roster. Brandon Bolden, who I would not be surprised, he's a cut candidate. JJ Taylor. Go ahead.
Bolden's more of a locker room guy. He's a great special teamer, and he's not 99% of the special team snaps. God knows when.
He's a good kick returner. I like JJ.
JJ Taylor's the size of a 9th grader.
Exactly. He can be the next Darren Sproles.
Yeah, but Darren Sproles was also smart. Darren Sproles actually played. This dude's the 5th running back on the depth chart. If you have Harris and White and Michelle above him, he's gonna get maybe 2 carries a game at best.
I think he's gonna play a role in our team in the future. I think if we could maybe we could trade him for a few late round picks. He has potential. I don't know where, but he has potential.
And another guy that I know Nolan really likes that we probably could bring in if we want to keep improving linebacker core is Melvin Ingram.
Oh, that's definitely we should talk about when we get to defense. But I actually have another running back I want to talk about real quick. Still on the market. Actually, two. The second one oh, you're so stupid. First one, Le'Veon Bell. He's a good veteran. We can get him for cheap. I don't really know. I don't really care if we get him
Honestly,
or
I
not.
think with like him, I think honestly just resigning Rex is better than Bell.
Yeah, I mean Rex is on the older side, definitely.
They're both veterans, and I think Rex is better than Bell.
Well,
I
Rex
could
Rex
agree with you
is
actually.
well, Rex isn't as good as Bell. If Bell actually was RB1, Bell probably be top 15.
He was.
He's fat.
He's been, and he's not been great.
He's kind of
He's not
washed.
been great.
Adam
Well, he
Gase kind of
hasn't.
ruined him.
Well, he hasn't played a full
Rex
year.
isn't even an
Apparently,
RB1, and he had a better season than Bell.
he hasn't played a full season in 4
Well,
years.
Bell was weird this whole season. He got cut. He was kind of sitting on the market for a week or two. Got signed by the Chiefs. Got running back two or three carries the whole entire year.
And
Got
yeah,
he got like 2
Rex
carries a
got
game.
hurt and still had a better season than Bell.
They both got hurt. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not denying about Rex, but if we're saying who's better, there's a difference from having a better season and then there's a better player.
No, I just think overall he's better.
Le'Veon Bell used to be the best running back in the NFL.
Not prime Le'Veon Bell. Right now, Rex is definitely better.
I don't know.
I'm 100% on that.
Le'Veon Bell just kind of got destroyed by the Jets. I think if you got more carries a game, you'd definitely be a solid running back.
No, you might want to look in the chat saying JJ
I'm not looking.
Taylor.
JJ Taylor, what's up? I love you.
Just talking about JJ Taylor, and I know
Can
you
I
really
mention-
like JJ.
Can
Yeah,
I
go
mention this? Can I mention the stud on the defense that I think will have a great season?
We'll get to defense in a bit. I just want to we need to start off with the offense first. I like being organized.
So
Do you guys think that bringing the Mayor Bird back could be a big thing?
I'm down.
for what?
I don't know.
Bring Bird down. Bring Bird back. I mean, Nelson Aguilar and Demir Bird are 2 wideouts. They're both speedsters.
He won't
300
get as much time as he did this year. That's for sure.
300,
I don't care. He's still good.
250, 300 yards. He was the second in receiving yards for us, I think, last year.
He definitely wasn't bad. He was good. He was our deep threat, which
We also had like one receiver who was anywhere close to good. So of course he was running the receiver 2 spot. So of course he did.
we just need really a deep threat. We're still lacking that. Nelson Aguilar is a good deep threat, but we need another one. I want more. I want Cam to have no excuses.
Do you guys think that N'Keal Harris is a bust? Yes or no?
I'll give him 1 more year.
I'm a 50-50. I can't say yet. Because
He's not looking good.
Some of the stuff I've seen from Harry really gets me thinking that he's not. But some of the stuff I've seen, is. So, I'm 50-50.
You know who led the Patriots in receiving touchdowns at wide receiver this year?
N'Keal Harry.
Yes, sir.
But here's the thing. He only had 2.
Yeah, but still, Cam likes the guy, and
Our receiver core was also god-awful. It was horrible.
He was our wide receiver 4.
Yeah, but he's still
Over Bird and
Well,
Myers, who didn't start playing good until
Hey,
mid-season.
no, don't diss Myers now, bro.
I'm not dissing Myers. I'm just saying he wasn't really good until mid-season.
Yeah,
My dad said that N'Keal Harry and Jacoby Myers and Demir Bird would not make the roster in 2020. And those guys all
Jacoby
had...
Myers.
Yeah.
Well,
He said this
you can
last
see
year or
that
now?
before the season.
Last year. Last year,
Oh,
I
last
told
year.
my dad I praised Jacoby Myers last year, and he came alive.
Yeah, I liked Jacoby Myers his rookie year. I thought he had potential.
No, have you seen any highlights on Christian Wilkerson, the one who was at Pat West with Cam?
I saw that. He's a speedster. I think he could sneak into a roster spot.
Yeah, he was the one with the shirt around his head, I think.
I liked his hair. It's pretty cool.
He looks similar to CD Lamb.
He does. No, wait, I'm thinking of someone. Who do you look? I'm thinking of someone he looks similar to, but it'll come to me later. I'll just say it out of nowhere. But let's go ahead.
Cut trade Keith. Who out of Lacoste, Asiasi, and the key and Dalton Keene? What's gonna happen to them?
I say cut.
Keen. Cut.
No, don't cut Keene.
No, cut Keen.
He can play on a juice check rule.
No, cut Keen.
Keep Asiasi and Keene because Keene can play fullback, and then
Exactly. He can be like a receiving fullback, like juice check.
Yeah,
and then
well,
cut Lacoste.
Lacoste is useless.
I think
that's true.
Lacoste.
But Asiasi definitely is the best out of all those.
I think Dalton Keene could be a better fullback in his career than Kyle Juszczyk has overall.
Whoa. Hold up there.
I really do.
Hold up.
Better than Kyle Juszczyk, the best fullback in the NFL.
That is bad. That is no.
Okay. I'll raise it down a little. He could be as good as him.
His ceiling is CJ Ham.
Who's CJ Ham?
He's the Vikings fullback.
Never. Oh, I've probably seen it like Madden or something. But that's it.
He made the Pro Bowl last year.
Well, I think. What do you think about Dan Vitale?
Oh, I'm interested to see him. It's gonna be a good competition between him and Jakob for fullback one. But yeah.
So you know how Jakob came onto the path of the whole international system?
Mhm. He's
German. I don't think he's German though.
Huh? Have you seen his Instagram posts?
I don't follow him on Instagram, so no. Is he German?
He's German. He types in German and stuff.
Okay. All right, because I just wanted to get that cleared up by somebody because a lot of people will say some racist shit about him.
But anyways, let's get back on track with free agents. So I want to talk about some free agent. We talked about running backs.
There's not really much offensive players left.
QBs, but I think we'll draft a QB. QB wide receiver.
Alex Smith.
For free agents?
Yeah, wide receivers. Talking about some free agent wide receivers.
All right.
Jameer Byrd, Des Bryant.
Larry Fitz.
Okay,
He's too old.
He's no. He's like he runs as fast as Brady, and he can't do anything. He's going to Tampa.
I'd love to have Larry Fitz as a locker room guy.
Yeah, that'd be cool, but you'd get like one target a game.
Yeah,
there's also not many very good receivers out there left.
Golden Tate.
That's the only one.
Golden Tate, Des Bryant.
There's not really many.
So the receivers on my list are Des.
I do not want Des.
Bryant.
No thanks.
He was one of the best receivers. I think he was the second best receiver for the Ravens last year.
You guys are sleeping on AB.
I would. I would take
AB
AB back any day, but it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. It's just he's not playing with someone not named Tom Brady, so
AB will never be a Patriot ever again. I would love him back.
I want to post him
back.
Watch him sign right now. Watch him sign right now. That'd be so funny, bro.
It won't happen. I would love him back, but it will never happen.
Are you guys interested in Trey Burton?
No, we have enough tight ends.
What about
AB will retire the same day, same minute Brady does.
I think he's attracted to Brady.
I'm
not even joking.
He lived in his house. He might still. I don't know.
Who knows the creepy stuff?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't live with him anymore because I'm sure Brady did not want him around his kids.
He bought some Oh yeah, this is very true. Wait, real quick, let me just pull up
Josh Gordon by throwing dots.
Yeah, I don't want him to get suspended again.
I am all for giving him another shot. I would love it.
Do you not know that Gordon's in that weird league?
FC
yeah, you can still sign him back.
No, he can't get banned from the NFL.
He's not banned, is he?
I think he is.
I don't think he's banned.
He can't really get banned.
He can't. He can get signed right now. He would much rather be in the NFL than whatever friggin' league he's in.
He
Yeah,
couldn't
his
get
weird.
reinstated. He's a drug addict.
Well, he is. That's very true.
He deserves no chance. I hope.
Oh, wait. Here's one thing. Here's one free agent on the market that's not really a wide receiver. Cordell Patterson.
Whoa. I
I
was
saw.
about him.
I read an article a few days ago. It said if he receives a call from the Patriots, he would definitely accept the offer or something like that.
Whoa. I would actually not mind that.
The kick returner, 100%. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
I would take him, but I really don't know if I want him right now. I want him to get Gunner as many reps as he can get.
Gunner's a punt returner. I don't think he doesn't
I
have
know,
much luck
but
with kick returning.
I don't want anything to happen with Gunner. I want him to
Gunner's
develop.
the best punt returner in the league. Nothing's gonna change that.
No,
Do you
he
know
is.
who?
He's definitely.
So you know Kurt Benkert?
Oh yeah, that guy, the Falcons.
Yeah, the TikTok guy. He's a free agent. But I think he would blow up if he signed with the Patriots.
I would buy a jersey.
I wouldn't. He's a fiend.
He'd probably get cut like in 2 days, but whatever. Who's another one? Sammy Watkins is gone.
For offense.
Ooh,
A lot
Danny
of
Amendola.
No, I mean,
Amendola doesn't like us.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not taking him back. The stuff he said.
Throwing dots 798 said trade for OBJ.
Oh,
Yes.
Kyler's gonna like that.
That's why I put that on the screen. It's going to be up there until I see something better.
Kyler loves OBJ.
Yep.
So okay, I know tight ends are like they're like
We do
still.
not need any more
We
tight
don't need any, but let's just talk about them. Zach Ertz, we can definitely get with a trade easily, but we don't even need to talk about this. We're fine.
I don't even want to. We shouldn't even get into that because we have two of the best tight ends, and then we have a young Aussie who can develop. So we'll see what happens with him.
Let's move over to the defensive side because we have quarterback, we have a running back, we have a wide receiver, we got
quarterback's the story.
Quarterback. Well, what do you mean?
Nothing's happened at the quarterback.
You think it's gonna be Cam 100%?
I'm not saying 100%. No free agents are coming here.
Jamin Newman or Kellen
Cam
Mond.
is the bridge guy. Cam is the bridge guy.
I kind of want Kellen Mond. I drafted him in the second round. I would take him.
Or Kyle. No, Kellen Mond's supposed to go in the third round. Right? He's too high to go in the second round.
I don't really know many college QBs because I don't really watch college, but
this year I've been
the only underrated one I know is Kyle Trask.
Everyone says Kyle Trask isn't good.
But we should talk about that after.
Mitch? Oh, yeah, we can talk about the draft.
Yeah, we shouldn't get into draft yet.
Let's move over to defense.
Yeah.
Defense still has some holes that I wouldn't mind.
Richard Sherman.
Okay, then we can just. But I mean, here's the thing. He's on the bad side of 30. He's kind of washed. He said he is not expecting this. There's only been 2 teams that have been in contact with him. They've been the Raiders and the Saints. Pat's not one of them. And I don't think we are going to get him.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I think the same thing too, but I've always been a fan of him.
I like Richard Sherman. I think he's like a cool guy. He's a good trash talker. He's a good personality.
He would help.
He would help. I mean, maybe like to cover.
I want to see what you think. Throwing Dots said, picture this. Falcons received the first pick from us, N'Keal Harry, and a future first round pick from the Patriots to the Falcons for the 4th in Julio.
Okay, that's please never bring in that trade offer ever again.
That could get the 4th, not Julio.
Okay, wait, let me read the pictures.
I don't think Julio
that would 100% not good.
I don't think Julio would go through for that. Maybe a different receiver.
Maybe like
I'm not sure who they have right now.
Who's that one guy? Not Calvin Ridley, the wide receiver 3.
I know. They have a pretty decent receiver core.
Yeah. But yeah, we should definitely talk about trading up in the draft when we get to 4.
Yeah, that'd be next.
Or
Yeah.
I'm not. I was just thinking about spars
Trading up
when we
before.
get to yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, more
Can we
defense.
take like a quick 30-second break just because there's some technical difficulties with Jacob.
Yeah, we'll be back in like a minute. All right, we are back. We're trying to get Jacob back in here. It's not really working. We'll keep trying as we keep going. But another.
This is the troubles of live stream.
Yep, there's a lot of things that happen, but it's easier sometimes.
We
They're
can go
just
back to normal
uploading.
vids, but I'll edit the vids.
Yeah, so next week most likely we'll be going back to. Well, what we're probably gonna do is like maybe like we'll switch it off. Like sometimes we'll do live, sometimes we'll do normal videos. But next week, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing like what we used to do, like a normal video, and we'll post it the next day. Just to get a break from live streaming and everything.
I think a live stream is a great thing. We can do it like it can be a monthly thing. We just do a special occasion.
Yeah, for like the big ones and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like say like a giant trade happened. Like we
I
could,
also
yeah,
like having the chat and stuff and all the comments.
yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, let's go on with some free agents and defense. So another defensive player is, let me bring up the picture, blah blah blah. KJ Wright, linebacker.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
definitely, I
I'm
think
I'm I'm for all linebackers that will help get them. I want the
our
best of the
starting
best
3
performing.
linebackers are deadly: Matt Judon, Dante Hightower, and Kyle Van Noy. Nothing can hurt with putting depth in our linebacker core. KJ Wright's a veteran. He's 33 years old. It would do nothing. It could do nothing. Like it's not like it's gonna hurt us. It's not like he's gonna be starting or anything. But
Yeah. Also in the chat, real quick, Blinking Kitty said you should stream the draft. What do you think about that? That's a possibility.
that would, I don't know,
I don't
because
know. We'll think about it.
I'm probably gonna. My parents are probably making a draft party, so
Yeah, well, I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll figure it out.
we could do something like
We already have a like a podcast streamed for the Friday before the draft. We're gonna do a huge mock draft podcast that will probably be live because it's gonna be a fun one.
that's gonna be fun. That would probably take.
That's gonna be a really fun one.
I think we should start that one at 10 o'clock because it's gonna take around 2 hours.
It's gonna be a long one on that podcast. It's gonna be a lot to talk about, everything draft, and hopefully by then we get up to the 4 pick and go through all scenarios.
Hopefully by then we have. Yeah, hopefully by then we don't have
We
like
have
a 15 pick.
something. We know like at least some more because the Falcons are taking calls officially. They're open to trading out.
It's not. It's not like it's gonna happen, but like.
Oh yeah,
Still something.
well, obviously something has to get a good enough offer. But since we have called them and they are taking calls, something to look out for.
Like, well, we can talk about it later, but
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
get
See
back. Let's
more
get
free
into some more
agents.
free agents. Like
Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas, I'm 100% down. Well, our safeties are kind of old. Like,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
say
it's
we
just getting
draft.
old,
I say
yeah.
we draft one in like the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah, I have something to say about drafting defense in the 1st round once we get to draft. But who else? Who else were you gonna say?
Melvin Ingram. I love that guy.
Yeah.
He
Kyle
holds.
Duggar. Can really play everywhere, throwing dots. Like he's
Kyle
really
Duggar,
good.
I think he can be
He's gonna be
legit.
really good. I already know it.
I hope so. Where's another one? Casey Hayward. I'm a fan of this guy. He's a good veteran. I feel like he could be our cornerback 3. Our cornerback core is already insane. I'm 100. If we get Asante Samuels Jr. in the second round, I'll get into that later. But I'm just so excited.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I really can't see us taking a cornerback though.
Not in the first round. I'm saying the second round though.
Maybe,
Like
maybe.
I'd be
But
down.
yeah, really, we could add another strong cornerback to our roster. But if that will happen, I don't know.
Where's another one? So Casey Hayward, and here's one. I am 100% to the moon and back. Like I am like Jadeveon Clowney. Yeah, I don't care
Yes,
what people say about him. He's been dealing with
I'm with
injury.
that too.
I'm
Get our D line and our linebacker core, everything.
if our pass rush and run stuff is good, then we're automatically a Super Bowl contender.
We already are like a playoff contender, even with the
Not Super Bowl though.
You could debate it with
Eh,
the
you're
defense with the defense we have.
we don't know yet though. Like
We
that's
really,
like
I'm not making any predictions like that yet.
it's
Yeah,
too
we
early
should
in the offseason. Like anything can happen.
start
Like
try and
injuries,
wrap
stuff
up
like that.
this
Okay, let's go a little faster. Defensive
free
end
agent.
Ryan Kerrigan, a good veteran, 100% down. Get Jadavon and him. Boom, Super Bowl contenders. Like I've said. Everson Griffin, too old.
Yep.
Dre Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick. I'll just go with it.
I could definitely see us bringing in another D lineman.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Dre Kirkpatrick. Bringing another corner. Yes, I'm down. We talked about running backs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So
just getting about to the half an hour mark was a good free agent part. So just quickly, we're gonna go over the Boston sport games that's happened recently real quick. Then we're gonna move on to draft targets and everything.
So let's talk about the Celtics here.
Yeah, Celtics too. So we'll start off with the Celtics real quick. They played the Timberwolves, beat them 145 to 136 in overtime. The story of that game was Jason Tatum.
53 points, career high. Most points since Isaiah Thomas. And that's like saying something. A Celtic legend.
Great game for him.
Yeah.
53 points.
I think one of these days, him or JB will get the Celtics scoring record. Or points in a game.
What is that exactly? I don't know exactly what it is. I know it's around.
It's 60-ish. I think JB or Jason could get to 65. It's a stretch, but
it would be JB. No, not JB. Tatum.
I mean, if Tatum's out and it's just JB, I think JB will get to it. They're both okay. I'll just say this: they'll both go down in history as Celtics legends.
Oh, they will. They definitely will. They're already like the face of the Celtics.
And then adding Rob,
he had a double tonight. He had like 10 rebounds and 4 assists.
I'm loving this. Like we're going to the West Coast this weekend or this week.
It's going to be a late night for everyone who stays up and watches all these games.
I don't like these games.
The weekends ones I'm fine with, you know.
Bro, I got like a test. I'm like I don't feel like staying up till like
these games that start at like 10, 30, 11. Like I can't do that. Watch the highlights in the morning.
Like I don't understand. Like people in California, like it will be.
That's like the 7:30 o'clock game.
That's only like 6 o'clock for them. Why can't they just like?
Yeah.
Oh wait, why can't they just watch it like? Oh, probably okay. That makes sense. But like,
I don't know. Because they don't want to like spoil it or whatever. I don't know. Weird time zone stuff.
Time zone's weird.
But yeah, overall, it was a great game for everyone, really.
I'm kind of embarrassed we almost lost to the Timberwolves, but you know.
Let me just quickly How do I get to the points? All right, here we go. Celtics. Jaylen Brown also had 26. Smart with 24.
Good for him.
Smart
love
with
Smart.
24. Kemba 17. No one's favorite Tristan Thompson was 7.
I love that guy. I'm just kidding. Wait, I'm actually surprised he got 7. Like he can
That's a lot
rebound.
for him.
He can rebound, but like he just can't shoot.
Check
Like
his rebounds. Thompson, shoot.
I don't think he could shoot if his life depended on it. Like
He had 7 rebounds too.
okay, that's
Tatum
not
had
bad.
more rebounds than him with 53 points.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You watching TikToks?
But no, I just opened my phone. And it was the first
Alright.
thing. Okay, so
Bruins played yesterday, beat the Capitals 4-2.
was that
They
the
play
Marchand
tomorrow,
hat trick?
2 p.m. as well.
Was that the Marchand hat trick or is it a different one?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. No, he had 2 this game.
Okay, close.
Probably, yeah, next game. But yeah, they play tomorrow, 2 p.m. Good time for Bruins game.
Yep.
No, Red Sox. They've been on a roll lately.
Bro,
I don't know if you've been following
when
them.
the season started, I was like,
They went
J-
0 for 3 the weekend against the Orioles. They won
J-
4 straight.
when Chris Sale's back, our pitching will
That's
take.
going to be crazy. When Chris Sale's back, it's going to be a lot better.
JD's having a good season. All that.
He started off great.
Yeah.
JD. But yeah, they lost the first 3 and then won 4 straight. Like good games too. They won 11-2, 6-5 in like a 12-inning game. They won 9-2 and then 7-3. They're all like good games.
I mean, we might be like, I don't know.
They're tied for first. Right
Hopefully,
now.
we're not like last year.
No, I can't take another
That
season.
last year sucks. Hopefully, we have like another
I just want a
2017
team
year.
that's able to watch. Like I don't have to
Cry.
I don't have to cry every single game. I don't have to be pissed every single game. I just want a good team I can at least watch till the playoffs.
Yep. Here's like a segment I just added in. Jacob checkup.
What's up?
Is there a Jacob checkup? Is he?
It says he's in right now. On my screen, it says he's in.
Is he backstage?
No, it literally says removed from. On my end, it says add removed from stream, and his thing is, it looks like he's backstage right now, but it says removed from stream. So I don't know how this is working.
Here, remove him and then let him join back.
Remove and add. All right. Hold on. All right. Was he like coming up on your screen?
No, it's just me and you.
All right.
Kind of weird. A little sus. Oh, he's back.
Did it work?
Yo, what's
Jacob,
up?
you back?
Just in time to talk about some trade scenarios.
All right. So yeah, we went over all those games. Close these out. Red Sox also play tomorrow at 7:05 for those of you who care. But yeah,
So,
I want to draft.
who wants to get started off with some
and
trades? Jacob, you got any?
So I got the Falcons and Pats. So that would involve the Patriots sending pick 15, 197 in 2022 round 5 to Atlanta for pick 4, 2021, and pick 108 round 4, 2021.
I like that one. It kind of incorporates everything.
I think if a trade does happen for 4, it's Falcons will only give up the 4th. They're gonna use it to their advantage and try to get the most they can.
But the Falcons don't have any picks. The Falcons have like 6 picks, I think, or 7 picks.
They have 8. I think. Something like that.
I'm not sure how many they have.
So I got one.
All right, let's hear it.
So it's another move up in the draft one. So we give Atlanta the 15th pick, our 2nd round pick this year, and our 1st round next year, and then we can throw in like a cheap player or something to move up to 4. And then we're kind of just like chilling there in draft fields. Yeah.
I think it's not going to be as much as people think to get to 4.
I
Give
mean,
a first player and another pick. Like a okay
like
value
what player?
player. Give Nikhil.
They don't need a wide receiver.
I'm pretty sure they had interest in him, but it's one of the
If
teams.
anything, I would give Chase Winnow to
I'd do
Chase
that.
Winnow and
Yeah,
Chase Winnow in a
give
first.
Winnow.
They need an edge rusher. They need defense. That's why they were looking at drafting Micah
Yeah,
Parsons.
give our pick. Give Winnow and drop in a fourth. That'd go through most likely. You don't got to give up everything.
Maybe
You don't want to give up way too much for the fourth.
if it doesn't go through, we can always just throw a few more late rounds picks. I would put in Jawan Bentley too. Like I don't like
You
care
can
about there.
always, if you can't get the fourth, you can easily get the fifth.
Fifth. Do you
If
think? Do you think
if
the
you can't get the fourth,
Do you think? Do you think? Who do you think they'll draft?
the Bengals, I don't know. They don't need. They're not at like. I mean, linemen maybe, but you know
Their
they
line is like
they could.
weird.
I don't
Sucks.
even know who the linemen are in this draft. I just know they need linemen.
Mine had two linemen, and
I
that's
know
it.
there's like the
Rashawn
swell
Slater.
guy.
Yes, Sewell. He's
Yeah,
good. I watched some highlights. He's like
you
a
could get the
monster.
fifth definitely if
So
they're
guys,
open.
Yeah.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
yeah, I'm gonna give one for. I got all right. Keep going. I'm gonna think of a really good trade for OBJ.
Oh, you spoiled it, but I'll give my trade for OBJ.
All right, I got a thing.
Okay, so we give the Browns our first rounder in N'Keal Harry, and we just swap first rounders basically. So
Mine's gonna
Brown
be. Are you done?
Browns receive N'Keal Harry, 15th overall pick. We receive OBJ and 20 something overall pick.
Um. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give up the 15 this year. If we want to trade up in the draft,
We could always draft Kellen Mond in the second.
I don't want to. I'm all as I've said a whole bunch of times. I'm all for getting the guy this year. Like this is the year to get your guy.
If we got Kellen Mond, what would you think? What would you say?
I don't know. I don't know him that well, but
Yeah, me neither. But
the guy I'm for if we take a quarterback in the second round is Kyle Trask. He's my second round quarterback. If we
Mitch
get-
told me he was garbage. Well, I don't really know.
I've heard so many things about him, but he could be. He's a 50-50.
Yeah. Another thing. So you got
But
your
my
OBJ
pick
trade?
for OBJ, mine
Okay.
was pretty similar to yours. I was gonna give a second, Nikhil, and a fourth, and if you need, put in a fifth. But I
Hmm.
don't think that will be necessary because
I like.
I don't think the Browns are gonna. I don't even think their trade value for OBJ is gonna be very high.
I mean, I don't think they would. I think they value OBJ.
I don't
I
know.
think if
I'm
someone
I'm a little bit
if
in the middle.
someone if do you think if you were the Browns GM and someone called
Guys,
you, yeah,
if we don't get a quarterback this year, next year's not even a bad year to get one. Because I've seen a few of the guys supposed to go next year, and there's now some terrible players supposed to go. To his brother.
Mitch was gonna want him,
What
but
were you saying about OBJ?
I was just saying I think we're if you were the Browns GM, if you were the Browns GM, would you pick up the phone if someone said we're interested in Odell Beckham Jr.?
Yes, they played great this year even without him. You could definitely get stuff from him, for him, I should say.
I think he would be our wide receiver 100%.
100%. He's going to be receiver one. All for that. The second, if that happens, the second he gets traded, I'm copping his jersey. You already know.
Hopefully, will I think 13 will be available, except
I think
if
he is.
Nelson takes it. I don't know. Oh, one thing I just want to say is the jersey number stuff that's going on.
with like the Chiefs and like how
How they
like
want to
linemen
loosen
and
up the
stuff
jersey.
can get like single digits and stuff.
I don't know. I'm kind of like
I don't want. I don't
I
want
don't know
that.
how I feel about it.
I don't like it
It
very
would kind
much.
of make everything so confusing though.
I don't really like it that much. I like seeing the high number people, high numbers. Linemen,
Y-
get the high numbers linemen. Like I don't want them. I don't want a lineman on a team wearing number 8. No,
Yeah,
it's gonna
but
look weird.
like a wide receiver wearing number 1, like I just
Like
no.
Edelman. Like why would you like? He was your one in college. Like no.
Like seeing a linebacker wearing number 2.
And plus, like it doesn't always look right seeing receivers wearing like the.
It would be weird to look at.
Hmm.
Like it would just be like
Hmm.
I don't know.
Let me get my. Yeah.
Jacob, you have any more trades?
There's not many trades. I mean, I want to
I
talk about
have the
something.
Patriots and Bengals.
Let's hear it.
Bengals send round 1, pick 5, 2021. Round 6, pick 190, 2021. And the Pats send pick 15 and 139.
I think that's just solid. I mean, do you think I don't really know if the Bengals would be open to trading it though.
I don't know if that's enough, but
The Bengals want Sewell or Jamar Chase.
no, they gotta go line. They can't go receiver right now. They need Burrow. They need lineman for him.
I think Burrow could be a top 5 quarterback.
He could be. He needs lineman.
I like
But
Burrow.
one thing I know you told me earlier about Brandon Cooks having trade talks.
Yes.
I would love it.
Give him
Get
a
him back.
give him a second rounder. Just no,
Give me
that's
like
too
the
much.
information on that. Like, do you know? I've just seen stuff that's
It's
been
just been
happening.
the Celtic or oh my gosh.
Okay.
The Texans have been like picking up calls about Brandon Cooks. So that
And
means they're
I can guarantee you Patriots are one of those calls. I've seen a lot of things about getting him back.
if we did, that would be huge.
It would be. He could be a big player for us.
And he's still he's it's not like he's old or anything. He's only like 28.
Mm-hmm.
I would 100% have him back.
He'd probably be receiver 1.
I don't know, but especially if we get Deshaun. But I don't know what this
Oh,
all this stuff.
that will be a whole thing to talk about.
We could talk like hours and hours about that, but
Yeah.
that's something for another day.
If any other trades or anything, I think we should move on from trades.
Let me think of one more. Yep, let's just move on.
Yeah. So we go into updated player predictions.
Should we do the draft first?
Draft needs. Yeah, we can do that.
So, well, first off, do you just want to talk about like, if we don't like, just say like the trading up to 4 just doesn't work out, and we're just chilling at 15. Who do you want us to see? Who do you want us to take? Defense, I agree.
Like if there's no one, you're not going to get Devontae Smith. You're not going to get any of those receivers at 15. And if you do, go ahead. All means, take one.
If Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle is at 15, 1,000% take them.
Take it, yes, but it's not going to happen. So by 15, you're going to take defense. Like build this defense to be the best in the league again. That will get you to the playoffs and a Super Bowl contender.
Call me crazy, but we draft J.C. Horn.
Who's that? Corner? I don't want corner.
He's locked in.
That should not be a
What about
thing.
Gregory Rousseau?
You're gonna have to give positions when you say
Gregory. I saw him on this Pats article. Bill Belichick was like defensive end, Miami.
Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, I've seen him. Yes, Miami guy.
Yep.
I'd take him. I don't really care where it is. Just not corner. Maybe safety. We're fine at corner right now.
There's no safeties that are like projected.
That should not be a draft thing. But if you don't have your offense guy there, go defense. You have the second round. If you can't get a quarterback, I'm all for defense. If nothing like insane is there at 15. Don't waste it on a bust.
If you know Micah Parsons, right? The guy that's like always in like all the mock drafts.
Heard it, yes. I think
He
he's the one who had us taking a cornerback. Is
hmm?
that the one? What did you just say?
Micah Parsons.
It's
So you know the linebacker.
yes, I do.
Everyone says he's like the best defensive. I've seen mock drafts where he drops to 15.
Maybe I'd do it. Yes,
He's
linebacker.
I've
The
heard
only
he's the most versatile defender in this league. You can play him in the C gap. You can play him anywhere.
right now, if right now where we're at, if you had 15, there's no good offensive players. It would be considered a waste of a 15 pick. Go linebacker or D line. That's where I'm at.
Or Mac Jones, but I don't know.
He'll be gone.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
He's going 3.
I like to believe
I've
in
already
my
made my
dreams.
statement.
I like to
I've got
believe. I like to believe in my dreams that we trade up to 4 and life is good. But that's probably not gonna
I've made
happen.
my statement. Mac Jones will go 3,
How
and
much
that,
money would you put on it if like someone
I'm
asked for
not.
a
I
bet?
don't. I wouldn't put a whole bunch on it because I'm not really a betting man. But I'm very confident Mac Jones will go 3.
Like on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being like 100% sure.
87. I don't want to go deep 90s because like I'm not that much.
87% sure.
87.
That's crazy.
I'm off. I think it is. I think it will happen. I really do. But hey, I could be completely wrong. We'll see.
I hope it happens.
Yeah, because we can get Fields.
If
I've missed, like, I'm gonna say this, like week like 4 last season. I finished the show he was in for high school. I didn't even know who he was. Like, I was not a college guy. I knew the name Justin Fields, but I didn't know that was him. Like at the time. So when I figured it out, I realized we're not gonna have any chance at him because like I thought we were gonna have a really high pick and it's not gonna fall. And now there's like chances. So I'm really excited if that ever happens. That would be dream come true.
we have to get really lucky, like
I know.
very.
Everything
There's
has to fall the
and
right way.
there's even a
Everything
chance he
has
gets
to happen.
taken at 2.
Just no, Wilson.
They're probably taking Wilson, but
Wilson's going to.
if we traded up to 2, like I'm not, it's never gonna happen. But like if we traded up to 2, would you rather take Wilson or Fields?
Fields, definitely.
Interesting.
I would take Fields, yes, because I'm not a big Wilson fan. I don't know what everyone really sees in him, but I'm not a big Wilson fan. And I'm all for this mobile QB with Cam. Give this mentor thing. I'm all for it.
Zach Wilson's also very mobile too.
He's not as mobile though.
I said we just trade up to 1. I'm just kidding.
I mean, imagine. Would they even
Bro,
take a call?
if I was Urban Meyer and the Jaguars,
I would take the call. I would have.
You would
open
take the
calls.
call and pass it
I want,
on the
I want
on one of the greatest one of the greatest college prospects of all time.
take calls, but see what you can get out of it. If they're giving you like everything,
What would you take for the first overall pick if you're the Jags?
a lot,
Like what?
things that would get your rust are really good that will be okay with an average quarterback. Like I would,
give me a mock
I wouldn't
trade.
trade out of the top 6. Really, like I wouldn't go that far out.
If the Jaguars were to trade the number 1 spot, it would have to be a team in the top 5.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You got to get. I'm not. I don't mean anything out of the top 10. Like that is no. You're not giving up that good of a pick. If someone in the top 6 or something offers you a really good players,
Like 5 first rounders,
and a lot of good players and a lot of good picks, consider it because then you can still get a quarterback.
True. You trade here. Say I'm the 49ers. The Jaguars, they still need O-line. So the 49ers, they trade a future 4 first-round picks, Nick Bosa, and Jimmy Garoppolo to move up to number 1. I would take that. You get
I would take it.
you get a
Jimmy,
QB.
Bosa, 4 first-round picks, and you go to the just back 2 spots where you can still take a good quarterback.
You probably take Wilson or Sewell.
You could definitely do that, and you already have Jimmy. So like, it's possible to do.
It's not gonna happen, but
it's
like
not going to happen. No, it's not. But it's possible if you.
what would you do? What would
unrealistic.
you do? What would you do on draft night? If it was with the first pick, it's we already know it's gonna. Well, and they say Zach Wilson, quarterback. What would you do?
I wouldn't really care that much because he's not dropping a 4
That-
or
that-
anywhere near us.
So I guess. Oh, that would suck though because then we have to play Trevor Lawrence 2 times a year.
No, that's why I don't want him to go 2 either. But
If he's not going 1, he's going 2. That's the thing.
But if he's not going 2, he's going 3. And if he's not going 3, he's going 4.
Yeah,
And it keeps going.
we can't imagine that because it's
No,
impossible.
he's going 1. It's no question he's going 1. This is all unrealistic.
It's very true. Here,
Yeah,
let's just get to the point. Let's just go for our people we want to draft. So round 1.
Let's just go positions, really. We're
Of course,
getting a little bit
don't need
up on
tight
time.
end.
No
Tight
tight
end.
ends.
Wide receiver, I want to see us take one in the second round.
Yes.
Rondale Moore. Not many people. He's underrated. I've watched so many highlights and I've fallen in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
He ran a 4.2 or something like that, and he is 5'9", and he has a 40 vert.
Yeah.
Take him 1,000%. Next Tyreek Hill.
Position, we obviously need quarterback, but we just went over all of that. Running back.
Running back, take one.
I could say take a running back 2nd or 3rd round, maybe.
Do you know who? I don't really. I don't.
You know what I would
know.
do? I could see getting an extra 2nd round pick somehow and taking a running back.
What are the odds we get? What are the odds we get Najee Harris?
Not very high.
Or Travis Etienne?
Ooh, no.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, wait. Here's the thing. What if we trade with the Bucks, the 32nd pick? We give the Bucks a this year's 2nd and a next year's 2nd to move to 32nd pick, and we take someone.
That's basically pointless.
I know, but we can. That's still a 1st round pick.
I would. I mean, yeah.
We could take a wide receiver and a quarterback in the 1st round.
I'd consider it. I don't know how high I am on it, but
30.
then we have no 2nd round, which is gonna be I'm saying it right now. The 2nd round is gonna be a big pick this year for us.
Knowing Belichick, will probably be drafting at 23 this year, but
I have hopes for Belichick this year. I really do. After this offseason,
I've never seen this bill before.
Exactly. That's why everyone's saying the thing for Belichick, his stereotype. This season, he spent more money in 2 days than he did in a decade.
10
years. This is not Bill Belichick. So something is up with him, and everything
he's
you
not
say
done
that,
yet. He is not
everything
done
you
yet.
say that is not possible with him this year is possible. Anything you think it will not happen will happen with him.
We've talked about it on here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big move coming. I don't know when. I don't know what it will be, but there's something coming. I can guarantee that.
We've talked about so many scenarios. Yeah,
bro,
let's get back that's basically all the important offense things.
I just want to talk about the big move for 2 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do that after.
Okay.
We'll talk about every week till it happens.
We're actually I think the big move might be trading up to 4, but
I really hope. I would love it. And we need a quarterback, a future quarterback.
Cam's okay. Cam's okay for this year, but not.
Cam's the bridge guy. That's already settled. You're not getting any other quarterback right now for free agency.
Yeah, we don't. I hope Cam plays a good year, retires, and chills, becomes a commentator.
Or some sort of quarterback coach here.
That'd be. I
Keep
want
him
him
in
to
the
be
locker room.
On Good Morning Football, and they're not Good Morning.
Mm-hmm.
On NFL Game Day Live. I want to be one of those
Red
guys.
Zone. I would love him on Red Zone.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for the draft.
Let me pull out what we have next.
Go to Updated player predictions.
Oh,
What do we really
so
mean by that? Like
just like stat predictions.
stats. All right.
Let's just go over some like big people.
Yeah, like you go first. You go first. I want to hear.
So let's talk about the main man. If he's starting, Cameron Jarrell Newton. So I see his passing yards. I think he is going to have a career high in passing yards. I think he will pass for 4,100 yards. I think he will pass for 26 touchdowns. He will have 10 interceptions. And he will have 400 rushing yards with 5 TDs.
All right. I can already hear the people saying that's bold, but it's not really. I mean,
Look,
it's a big improvement. I don't know
look
about
at all these
26.
weapons we have. Look at all
I
the
know.
weapons.
I'm gonna get to that real quick. But yeah, I mean, like 26 might be a little high, but it could happen. Like he has the best weapons he has ever had in his whole career. Like it's not even close. The best weapon he's ever had is Greg Olson. Like really, he is the best weapons he has ever
He has
had
2
his entire
Olsons.
career.
If Hunter and Jonnu can stay healthy, that's scary.
Hunter and Jonnu combined are literally way better than Greg Olson. Way better.
Here's the thing. Hunter is more of like a Gronk type. He's like catches it like over people in the end zone. He's gonna be our top red zone target.
Mm-hmm.
Jonnu is kind of like the guy we throw to. He gets a bunch of yards after carry. He's a speedster.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We're good this year with tight ends. I've said this all year. Cam works great with tight ends.
If he can just feed Hunter, like that's
We
we're
have an
fine.
easy way to win right now. You just got to keep the way that with these tight ends. It's gonna
And
be
then
these tight ends are gonna be the reason we do really good.
And then we have Kendrick Bourne and Jules in the slot.
Jules in
And
slot.
Jacoby.
We have Jacoby, who's gonna be really good. I already know it.
I
And
think
then
he'll
we
be our
have
wide receiver one.
the deep threat.
And then the deep threat Nelson Aguilar.
Yep.
And then our running back core, we have a good receiver back in James
great.
White, and then we're fine. Our offensive line is
Sony.
scary.
This offense is scary right now.
I think we'll be the scariest offense either in the red zone. We can literally do anything.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Right now, you can get in the playoffs with Cam. Like even this year's Cam, you can get
Cam
in the
doesn't
playoffs.
even need to play like an amazing season. He just needs to
He
play
can be bad
decent.
and make the playoffs. Cam can be bad and make the playoffs. This defense and this offense can carry to the playoffs. Nothing more. But Cam needs to be good in the playoffs, but it can get you to the playoffs without it.
Okay, so let's go over a few of our targets. Hunter Henry, I got him having. Oh well, you say your Cam predictions, and then I'll say Hunter.
Yeah, my Cam, I'm gonna go 23 passing. I'm not a good yards predictor, so I'm just gonna go like around yours, like around 4,000. I agree with the career high passing. I'll put that at that. Rushing 500 and 7 rushing touchdowns.
How many rushing touchdowns you said?
7.
So a total of 30 touchdowns.
Yes. You had him at.
I don't think he'll have that. He'll have.
You had him at 31.
Yeah, I know. No, but also like a lot of passing. I think he'll be more of a pass-heavy quarterback this year since he's getting up there in age. We don't want him getting injured.
It's gonna be one or the other. I think.
I think he'll have around like 5-ish. I don't think we'll be running in the red zone every single time with him. I think we'll be passing a few more times.
We
But
really did that this year because we had nothing else to do.
think about how, like we got a 20-yard line. We can literally do anything. We can take a deep shot to Nelson. We can feed it to Hunter. We can set like a seam with John. You can just run it in. Cam can take it himself.
Like just think how good Sony is going to be this year with this tight end blocking, and Harris. This is going to be the running backs are going to be crazy this year.
And then oh my gosh, bro, I don't think I've ever been this hyped for a season in a while.
Same.
Oh
We
my gosh,
go
bro.
on,
Can it just be August
receiver
already?
stats.
Oh, well, let's get into Hunter first. Yeah, like receivers.
Yeah, like those type of players.
So should I start it off?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay, so I got him. He is going to have 700 yards and 6 touchdowns.
All right, I'm gonna go. 5 touchdowns, 800 yards.
Okay,
I think he's gonna
a
be.
little on the big
I
side.
think he's gonna be a big receiving tight end this year.
I think, yeah, I agree. I think he'll be more of like, I think Johnny will have more receiving yards than him, but touchdowns, Hunter will have him in that.
Yeah, I really. It's still like early to tell and everything.
Because Hunter is a red zone target, while Johnny is kind of like, you know,
Yeah,
get yards, stuff like
Mhm.
that.
They're both really good.
Yep. I
Yeah,
think they're both
That's
top 10 in
Jonnu
my
that
opinion.
can do a couple receivers.
Okay, let's do Johnny. I think he'll have 800 yards with 4 touchdowns.
I'm also going 800 and 3 touchdowns.
I like it.
Yep.
So, okay, so let's keep on receiving. Do you want to go Jacoby?
Yes, Jacoby.
Okay. I think the tight ends will have most of our receiving touchdowns. I think he'll have 3 touchdowns and 1,100 yards.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully he finally gets in the end zone.
He really should.
He got a 2-point conversion.
It's not that he's bad or anything. We just don't target receivers in the red zone.
Yeah. Like I said, tight ends will be the reason this year that we do good. But keep going for Jacoby. I got at least 1,000 yards. I think he's gonna go
You
off.
gotta do it.
It's gonna be better
It's
than
either
this
gonna
year.
be 1,000 or he's gonna be like right there.
Yes, definitely. I'm going 2 touchdowns.
I like it. Yeah,
I don't think he'll be a big touchdown threat.
I think he'll be like more like a.
Hold on, we gotta look comments real quick. Can you see it? Most recent. I believe
No, I'm not
Patriots
looking.
have a good chance going 17-0.
Oh, okay. So then,
That's a little not with Cam. You're not going 17-0.
like I hate to
Yeah.
break it to you, I'm not complaining at all, like but look at our division and look at our schedule, bro.
I'm very strong. I think we're winning the division. But that's gonna be a
I
whole
think
nother
it's
thing.
gonna be really close.
It's gonna be a whole nother podcast and everything. Talk about that.
I think we'll go. I think we'll go 12-5.
You're not gonna get 17-0 with Cam. You got to get an elite quarterback.
I think if we get Fields in a year or two, when he's like a second or third year player, we can do it. We can do it.
Fields won't play this year.
He might play like a
he might
game
play,
or
but
two.
he's not going to be your week 1.
We
14
might
and
be
3.
like
Thank you.
the Dolphins this year.
14 and 3. He updated it. He said 14-3.
Okay, I got 12-5.
Mine's 14-3.
12-5 if Cam plays well. 14-3, or no, 12-5 if Cam's only like meh.
12-5 is like the least. That's like the bare minimum with this team.
And then the most I got if Cam plays well, if he plays like a top 10 quarterback, then we'll go 15-2.
Yeah.
The only teams I can see us
let's do
losing
one
to
more receiver.
is
Let's
Buffalo
do
once and Tampa.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's do Aguilar.
Aguilar, I got him having 800 yards and 4 touchdowns. No, not 800. I'll put 7. I'll put 600, something like that. 600.
I'm going 900.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he's gonna be a deep.
He'll be like
deep
our. I think he'll be like our third target. Okay, no.
And just know everyone. These are all super early because
Okay,
we
here's
obviously
the
don't
thing.
know what's gonna happen.
All these predictions we've said so far could all be screwed up if we add another receiver to the roster.
Don't take them seriously.
I think during the summer when we have like a better idea of what this team's going to be like, we need to do another one.
Yeah, we'll obviously we'll do a couple. Yeah,
Like
but
the week before week 1. That's gonna be like I'm
it's
so
gonna be
excited for that.
fun. Yeah, but what was I saying? At 900 yards, 3 touchdowns. Actually, no. Give me 1 touchdown.
You think he'll have like one 50-yard touchdown?
Yes, I don't. He's not going to be a red zone. That's why I don't think he'll be a red zone target at all. I don't think he'll ever go to him in the red zone, and it'll all be deep throws.
So let's talk about let's do one more receiver and then we can talk about running backs.
Kendrick
So
or Jules.
yep,
I mean,
Kendrick.
let's not do
Exactly.
Jules because he's uncertain.
Yeah. Kendrick, he's not going to be like a heavy yards player. He's more of a slot receiver. I think he'll have 300 yards with 4 touchdowns. I think he'll be a red zone threat.
I have 350, and I'm pretty sure he promised on like an interview he'll have 10 from Cam.
Okay, well, 10 touchdowns. I'll say. I'm
He
not
goes
okay.
he goes Cam's gonna ball out this year, and I'm gonna be 10 of his touchdowns, something like that.
I mean, I don't. Come on, Kendrick, bro. Like, I'm
I
trusting you,
have
man.
350 with 3 touchdowns
Yeah, that seems realistic.
because they're gonna be split between the tight ends.
I think like Jonnu and Hunter combined will have like 16.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot. It's gonna be crazy.
Receivers will probably have like 8ish,
Like 10-8, yeah.
and then running backs and stuff like that.
Running backs, yeah. Let's get into running backs. You want to start with James? We'll go worst to best.
James, I think he'll have 200 yards rushing because he's not really a rusher. He'll have 300 yards receiving with 2 touchdowns.
I have 150 receiving, and I also have 300. No, 150 rushing, 300 receiving also.
How many touchdowns?
I'm gonna go 3 because he's gonna have like at least
Rushing,
1 rushing
receiving.
and 2
Okay.
receiving.
Okay, that's realistic.
Oh, yeah. So Sony now.
Sony, I think he'll have 400 yards with 3 touchdowns.
I'm gonna go a lot better this year. 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's gonna be a big. He's not gonna be in like a red zone, but he'll be a big yard getter. Running back.
Okay, here's our boy, Damian Harris. I got him having an amazing year. He's going to have 1,000.
Yep, I'm right.
He's gonna have
there.
In 1,000, 100 yards around that range, and he will have 7 touchdowns.
I'm right there too. I'm like
and
exactly
he'll have 1 receiving touchdown.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he'll have 1.
Maybe it could happen, but I'm right around the same for you with stats.
Yeah, I think so. Like if we add up all, I think our offense. Call me crazy, but we might be the best in the league.
It's not crazy at all. With the talent we have is crazy.
We could, in reality, average 35 points a game with our rushing attack and our passing attack. That's going to be pretty good. I feel like we're getting our hopes up too high.
I don't think our hopes up are high at all. I mean, they're obviously high, but not
I don't
too
know
high.
if Cam will play well or not. Like, I'm really scared.
It doesn't really matter. Like,
if Cam throws a ball bad, Nelson will speed it up. And
Belichick knows right now that I guarantee you he knows that Cam is not what he used to be. And if he doesn't play good, that's why you need the rookie. So Cam has no excuses exactly in the chat. But even if Cam plays bad, this team can get you the playoffs defense and offense wise.
Our defense will also be top 5.
Oh, top 3. Maybe the best.
Maybe the boogeymen are coming back. They are, actually.
Yeah, I don't think we should go over defensive player stats because we can't.
We can do that next week, actually.
Yeah, we could do that next week.
To be continued.
Yeah. Next thing is just talk about. It's gonna be a short one. Just talk about Edelman and updates on him.
So There's been some sad news. He might be coming back, but even if he is coming back, we don't know if he's 100%, like just 100%.
There's been I don't want anyone out there to think that just because you've seen some report that says he was unlikely to play, to take that seriously, because there's been a whole bunch of them that saying he will play. Like there's so many things. It's unpredictable right now. So I think he will. I think he'll play at least 70% of the games. I think he could kind of be like I think he could be like Kemba for the Celtics, you know? Play a couple, like sit out one, play a couple, sit out,
I mean, I
play
don't mind that.
important games.
I don't think he'll have I think he'll have if he plays, he'll have 100 yards.
I don't know. He could surprise. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do much with your 35. I hope he does well.
I do too. He is kind of showing signs of
I also
showing
want to.
slowing down.
I also
but
yeah. Go ahead.
Throwing dots is 60% of games. Anything around there, yeah.
So I think I just want to finish off with one thing. It's kind of a small thing. It was this article I saw today. It said Tom Brady's throwing coach believes Cam Newton will have a bounce back season in 2021.
I do too.
We
The
can
weapons around him.
even if I think I could play well in this offense if I I would just throw the ball to Hunter every time. But
Yeah, like Cam, you gotta understand. I have this video of if it's of the Max guy. I don't know his last name. He's one of my favorite analysts. He did this whole thing the day Cam got
Max
re-signed.
Kellerman,
Yeah.
or he
This whole
jinxed
thing.
Brady so hard.
Yep, that guy.
I love him for that. He jinxed.
I really like him too, but he did this whole thing when Cam got re-signed. Literally, the whole thing of the video was just saying, "But that's not all." If you've seen that video.
Yeah.
He kept going on, and then he said so much about why he was not good this year, and it all makes sense. Like he's coming off of a catastrophic injury, missed a season, came into a new team with like 2 months of off season, didn't know the team, got COVID, team got COVID, couldn't practice, got COVID himself, went through that bad period, and then got this weird injury in the middle of the season. It was just a bad year. Wasn't all healthy.
I want to see this. People are talking about in the comments Pats versus Bucks. I think it's 50-50.
I think it's a win, but it's
You
going to be a
think-
good game.
What do you think the score will be?
38-35 Pats.
I think Brady will have 6 touchdowns.
I don't. I think Belichick locks him up. He'll I say 3, not 6.
I think he's gonna have an insane game. It's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be one of the greatest games of all time.
It will be a really cool game, and I want to beat him so bad because I don't want Brady to beat every NFL team ever. If he beats the Patriots, he's beating every NFL team ever. So I want to.
I mean, he's our guy. If he's our
so
guy, it would feel like the weirdest thing
bad.
ever if he beat us. Like I'm so used to rooting for him.
I want to win it so bad. Like literally, that's all I care about right now. When that game comes.
If we lost, what would you do?
I'd be so mad. Like I would be so mad.
Here's the
Belichick
thing.
has to win it.
If we lost, I would be like, well, at least Brady's happy, but it would still feel like a punch in the gut because
any other game Brady wins, I'm happy for it. Not this game. I will be full anger mode that game.
Do you want to hear my prediction? Like it might
for the game.
Not for the game. It'll kind of. I think Brady beats us in the regular season, but we get him back in the Super Bowl. Well, listen, I think Brady beats us in the regular season game, but we get him back in the Super Bowl.
I mean, okay, I'm fine with that. But I don't want him to win in the regular season too. But imagine, but Pats Bucks, Brady Bill.
That'd be the greatest Super Bowl matchup of all time.
I think Bill wins that though. I really do.
I think we can get him back in the
Super Bowl 53.
Yeah.
That was not Brady.
I want Bill to prove that the dynasty wasn't just Tom. I want him, like everyone is like everyone's like, oh, Bill got so exposed this year. It's like, okay,
He
then look
had
at Bill's.
nothing to work with.
Bill had literally nothing to
Nothing.
work with.
He had no money. He couldn't do anything, and he showed you what he can do with money and when he's mad.
If Bruce Arians coached his team, they would have gone 0-16.
Definitely that bozo on our team.
I'm Bruce Arians, like Tom. I feel the Bucks was like, oh my
He's not
gosh,
even the coach. He's not even the coach of the team.
Brady's the coach, the
Tom Brady is the
GM.
coach of that team. He's the GM. He's the coach. He's everything of that team.
Might as well call him the owner. Like, I mean,
Yep.
he does. He's basically a coach on the field. I
Mhm.
respect him for that. He's taken over.
I do too. He's a great guy like that. But Bruce Arians, gosh, he's a joke.
I think we should re-sign him when he finishes his 4-year deal with the Bucks to bring him
I
up.
really don't know if he plays 4 years. I don't want him to. Simply,
What do you mean?
I don't want him to play 4 more years because I don't want to be beaten.
Well, I think if I were him, I would have retired.
I would have retired this year after the Super Bowl. Yeah,
he has nothing else to prove. Like, he's the GOAT. It's undisputed. Like, you
he has
can't.
7. He's the GOAT. Mahomes isn't getting it. He should have been done.
He beat
Because if
Mahomes
he
in the
never
Super
wins
Bowl.
another Super Bowl, hear me out. If he never wins another Super Bowl, he's gonna regret not retiring after that, having the Peyton Manning walk off.
He proved that it wasn't just Bill. He proved that he can do it by himself. Like,
Yeah.
if I were, it just makes no sense. I think if Bill wins the Super Bowl this year, I think he should.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I were Bill, I'd retire, hand it over to Josh.
I don't think he will though. But Josh should be the coach, 100%. I am all for that.
I'm so excited for this new generation of Pats players.
Me too.
It's
And
gonna
I
be
think
interesting.
Bill's seeing it now.
I think Bill should go off when he's 75.
I'm really excited. Josh McDaniels has all my expectations to be the coach after.
Belichick kind of developed Brady. Someone said, you could see that. I could see that.
He did.
I feel like Bill kind of saved everyone. He kind of did the same with Randy Moss. His career was in the dumpster, and he brought him in and he saved him.
Brady might have not even got drafted if Bill didn't draft him.
Okay, this is how I put it. Brady would not have won all the rings without Bill, and Bill wouldn't have won all those rings without Brady. That's how I put it.
Yeah, me too. I've always said it's 50-50.
They need each other.
I've always said it. Imagine Brady would go with this team this year.
I mean, we just gotta wait and see. Anything could happen.
Yeah, pretty sure we don't got much left to do.
I think that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place.
Well, we'll see. This is probably the last live stream we're gonna have for the next few weeks. We're gonna go back to normal vids.
Next live stream will probably be the mock draft.
I'm excited for that. You guys better tune in. It's gonna be a very hyped up one.
We'll be doing back to what we used to for a couple of weeks.
We'll get special guests in. We'll have all the gang here, hopefully.
I just want to make. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to give a little. We have working out deals with sponsorships. That's all I'm going to say.
You have to wait and see.
Sponsorships. So yeah, you have to wait and see for that.
See ya.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all you guys for tuning in.
Go Celtics.
See you next week.
West Conference ship. Let's go.